Good morning, guys. Mad Matt here in the province, Philippines. Mad because I'm mad, Matt because I'm Matt, and it didn't take me 10 minutes to get that to you, okay? Please like, subscribe, make a comment. Comments are nice and they're appreciated. Except for this one jacko that keeps bothering me, but I'm sure he's a Ricky Dicky boy. Same thing every time he messages me and saying shit he doesn't know what he's talking about. And I'm going to get back to that because I do want to touch base on this guy. Because instead of blocking his comments, I'm going to welcome them. When I first started YouTube, I didn't know, do you keep the bad ones, do you not? But then I realized, good, bad, it doesn't matter. And that's the whole point of today's video. The Philippines saved my life. You know, I didn't come here thinking it would save my life. In fact, I thought I had a pretty good life. 10 months in Angeles, and I traveled in those 10 months, so I was other places, but 10 months in Angeles, I still didn't think this place was for me. I just thought, pussy playground, right? And that's what it was. It was a playground for what it was. But then as I ventured out and learned, you know, and it's even taken me 16 months where I'm at now. And I realized my life is so much better. And not because of the Philippines gave me the opportunity, right? I don't have to work like I used to. I don't have to put in 12 to 15 hours a day at home. I don't have a nagging wife. I don't have a family to deal with. I don't have my family to deal with. I can just come and go and do as I please. And life's been really good. And then I realized as I'm focusing more and more on myself, life just gets better. The reading, the journaling, you know, the acts of kindness and gratitude during a day. I realized my life has become all the things I wanted it to be, you know? Like, I didn't think that was going to happen. Then I come on here. Believe me, YouTube was the hardest thing for me to do in my life. And I didn't know what to expect. And here I am, I'm really enjoying myself. And I'm really enjoying, look, I don't have a huge following, and I don't claim to, and I don't care to. It doesn't matter. What happens will happen. But the people that I do have, I would say 90% are good people. They give good comments. They interact with me. They engage with me. They recommend things. They give a shit about the same kind of things I give a shit about. And I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought I was going to get the same as like number 2 did. And I didn't know what to expect. You know, I didn't watch many YouTubers or vloggers, and it's certainly not the ones that are in the Philippines. It was all other guys about better living and lifestyle. But I'm really grateful. That's all I can say. You know, I'm sitting here. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing my gratitude list and doing my thing. And, you know, if you don't believe me, here it is. You know, there it is. And I'm just grateful, you know. I'm grateful to, you know, these aren't props. I read this every morning as I do my thing. This makes reading a Bible. I've never read the Bible. I'm not saying I'm Catholic. I was raised Catholic. But never could read the Bible because I never could understand it. This makes it a little more easier. You know, I kind of know what I'm reading now. Still don't like it. But it is what it is. Something's biting me. It's just, this country has given me a chance to live the life I've wanted to live. Now, I'm not saying I would pick this country to live that life, but that just happens to be what happened, okay? Plenty of good things here, but the country itself gave me the opportunity to slow my life, do the things I wanted to do. And now, the fact that I did YouTube and I'm engaging with other people like-minded, that gives me even more hope, you know. And it feels good, you know. Comfort prevents growth, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it took me a long time to get out of that comfort zone. I'm out, completely out. And, you know, doing this and doing the things I do, even living the way I'm living, that took me a lot to get out of my comfort zone. And challenging as it is. Comfort is the enemy of growth. It really is. And I stayed in that comfort. How many of us do it? We all do it, right? We have all done it, at least. I stayed out of that comfort zone, in that comfort zone for so long that I didn't want to get out. It's the same with the cigarettes. I didn't want to stop because, you know, the last 6 days have been hell. I mean, I'm proud of myself, and I pat myself on the back, and I go to bed. I don't sleep because of it, but I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for doing YouTube. I'm proud of myself for being honest. I'm proud of myself for not throat punching half the guys that say the shit they say. I'm proud of myself for that. I would love to go back to Angeles tomorrow and meet these guys, but, you know, they're probably little guys sitting in mommy's basement jerking their knobs or playing with Rickies. So what can I do? First of all, I never said I had 100 pigs. I said I had over 100 piglets. That's a temporary time frame when you have piglets. Okay? Just for the guy making the comment, since he's such a smart ass. And then he talks about taxes. It's called a BIR certificate. Got it. You should know what you're saying before you say it, bozo. But I've met many good people in here, and I appreciate them. And I know when they make a comment what kind of people they are. I can tell just as soon as I get the comment. And that makes me excited for a future vlogging thing to see where it goes. From the day I opened this YouTube account, I put on the title, the heading. I just want to tell my experiences and see what other guys have in that Generation X group. And it's been fun, man. And if you get out of your comfort zone, you can start doing better, and you won't be just number 2. You might be number 1 one day. Doubt it. Really doubt it, because at this point, you're still walking through your apartment. But, you know, whatever gave me the courage to do this, it is what it is. I'm glad I did it. I had many people pushing me. Shit, man, for years, people have been telling me to quit smoking. I get on YouTube, and the community here, I don't know, something about you, it made me want to quit. You know, and I am a product of the 80s, Generation X, like, you know, growing up in the 80s. Negative reinforcement is better than positive reinforcement. We didn't use that when I was growing up. My football coach would punch you in the face if you fucked up. It wasn't, oh, next time you do it better next time. No, there was none of that. There was none of that. So, you know, and family and friends and everybody else, it was all the same. We all did the same thing. So I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It always amazes me when I see the guys that are in our age group acting like the millennials. Then my brain gets confused. Like, what happened? How'd they do that? You know, how did they start sugarcoating everything and pussyfooting around things and not being direct and not saying what they're really thinking? You know, it's always fucking confused me. I see it all the time. Shit, number 2 takes 15 minutes to get to the point of what man, if you were in front of me, I would kill you. Not literally, but it would drive me nuts. I'd be, say what you fucking want to say, bro. You know, like, that's how I would feel. I don't know if that's a Generation X thing. I don't know if that's Philadelphia thing. I don't know if it's just, I'm fucking crazy. Maybe I'm the crazy one. I don't know. Who wants to watch a video that the title gets you to click on it, right? And you're waiting for 10, 12 minutes for this guy to get, it's only a 15-minute video. 12 minutes in, he still hasn't said anything about what he's talking about. I'm still learning what a Barbie doll is and a baby doll. I haven't heard it the first 28,000 videos that you made. Shit, man. You know what comfort does? It makes you do the same thing over and over again. Because it's comfort. You're doing the same thing day in and day out. It's like the number 2 comfort guys that do YouTube. They do the same videos day in and day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. Let's get something new. For me, vitality, bro. And I'm not saying I look young. I feel great because of this country. I feel great. Not just because I quit smoking. I don't, you know, was it 10 months of great young pooty? That doesn't hurt any man. There's no man that's ever going to complain about that. You know, we mentioned before about the car. I'll say it again. I don't mind young girls. What I mind is paying the price for a Mercedes if I'm only getting a used Jeep. Okay? And that's what I'm starting to learn. You know, people don't get that. You know, if I go in a car dealership and there's a brand new Mercedes and it's $180,000, that's great. If it gives me all the things I want. But if I buy that Mercedes and it's just a used Jeep, you know, it's all that fake shit. I hate fake shit. I hate bullshit. Too much makeup, you don't know what face you're looking at. 12 minutes of nonsense on YouTube, you don't even know what you're watching. And then the guys complain that they watch. Why did you watch it for 12 minutes? Why? The guys leave messages on my page this long about how I live. Do you know anything about how I live? Come visit me. I've put that offer out to the world, man. The world. I'm not saying I'm the richest guy in the world. I'm not. I'm not the richest guy in this area. I'm the richest guy in this room right now. Hands down. Maybe on the street. But you're assholes. Yeah, I'm a mad man, and I say things the way they are. At least I'm being honest and genuine. I'm saying exactly what I'm thinking and feeling and what I've experienced. You're just making shit up because you want what? What does it get you? What does it get you? I have so many... Look, man, life is great and I love it. And it just keeps getting better, and I love that. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful to the heavens above. I'm grateful to the people that watch. I'm grateful for everybody that helps me take accountability for me. But when people say things that are ridiculously stupid, tell me what I do and don't know about pig farming. And did I ever say I do any of the injections? If you knew anything about pig farming in this country, you know there's a technician that comes out and handles all that for you, right? You do know that. But you're not in this country. You probably haven't got a freaking clue. Don't tell me I don't feed my pigs. Well, who does? Does the fairy tale from God, the pig fairy tale, come down and feed the pigs every day? Fuck, man. So am I grateful and happy and amazed how life is going? Yes. I'm even grateful for the girl that took me in and got me this job working on this farm. I mean, what would I do without her? And that's what this guy said. Some Filipina took me in and got me a job working on a farm. First of all, bro, again, you must not know this country very well. I was a spender, and I don't think any girls in that fucking city would ever be kind enough to get me a job and a place to live. Come on, man. And those things are illegal. It's crazy. It's crazy. But, you know, somehow coming to the Philippines gave me the courage to do things I never thought I could do. And it's changed my life. It's changed my life. You know, like I said, my goal with YouTube, it was to hold some of the vloggers in the Philippines accountable, but it was also to establish a community of guys that are here for different reasons other than the pussy paradise or the easy way out or the easy way of living or couldn't hack it in the U.S., but somehow I was able to skeet by here. I'm not here for any of those things. I enjoyed the easy ass. Never going to say I didn't. I mean, it's like taking me to a buffet with lots of seafood and saying, dude, it wasn't that good, was it? It's seafood. I liked it. And it was all you could eat. That was Angeles City, okay? Yeah, some of the lobster claws were cold. Yeah, maybe too many bones in some of the others. The milkfish. You know, the butter didn't taste exactly like butter. You see where I'm going, guys? It's a buffet. I don't give a shit. And I used it as such. It was my buffet. I had fun. I enjoyed it. But here I am now, and the happiness is going over me. Like, hey, I've already told you my 8 bars. Go into any one of them. If there's a girl working from 2 years ago, they know me. Ask them. And none of them are supporting me because they can't support themselves. Even with all that going in and out, they still can't support themselves because they're not good with money. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, man. You know, learning the culture, learning the people. You know, I knew the food before I came to the province, but the culture, the people, what's customary at certain things. Like, I've been invited to birthday parties. I've been invited to Christmas parties. I've been invited to New Year's party. And honestly, you're not prepared for what you're supposed to do. And I remember asking the guy, like, yeah, dude, Come on, tell me. Do you want me to bring a bottle of wine? Do you want me to bring some food? What do you want me to bring? Because, in America, you always bring something. And they would laugh at me. But I didn't know. Like Christmas, I went to this Christmas party. And, there's hundreds of kids, little kids. And I love kids. Don't twist that. Anyway, I'm thinking, I didn't know what to bring, so I just brought some shit. And I didn't know there was going to be kids there. Bottom line is, you're supposed to bring coins. The kids like when you throw coins when they're doing these little games and dances. I had no clue, but now I know. And this is a rant. Everything I do is a rant, so if you're not ready for it, or if you don't like it, just click off. If not, give me a thumbs up. But no need to sit here and say I yelled at you for 30 minutes. Nobody forced you to watch this channel, bro. If you watched for 30 minutes and didn't like it 1 minute in, it wasn't going to get better. You didn't think that, did you? Because I'm telling you, it doesn't get better. I'm being honest. I'm telling you exactly the way it is. It's a different story if you watch a guy and for first 10 minutes you get nothing, and then finally after 13 minutes you get a little something that has nothing to do with what we were watching to begin with. That's different. Me, I'm an asshole from beginning to end. I'm honest from the start to the finish, and you're either going to like it or you're not. You're not going to change your mind. So if you don't like it at 1 minute, you're not going to like it at 10 minutes. If you don't like it today, you're not going to like it tomorrow. I'm not afraid to address the elephant in the room. I'm not afraid to be honest about what and who I am. But I'm not going to say things that you guys want to fit into your little realm of shit. Oh, he lives in a cabin. He must be poor. Dude, I spend a lot of money in the U.S. to live like this on the weekends. A lot of money. If anybody's ever been camping and bought a fifth wheel, they freaking know. So now I'm poor because I do it. I'm poor if I do it here, but in the U.S. I'm rich. Now, come on, man. You can't have it both ways. You can't tell me I didn't feed my pigs or it's illegal for me to feed my pigs. You can't tell me I'm not paying. First of all, I'm not paying anything because I don't sell anything, but you still have to get a BIR certificate, which she did. She did. The lawyer did all this. And it wasn't fun because she made me do all the driving. But, and it's called backyard piggery, bro. I'm not going to get into it. The one guy's fighting with me on the size of the property. Do I give a rat's ass whether you think it's a quarter acre or whether it's 2 million acres? Do I really give a shit what you think about that? I mean, I must because I'm sitting here responding to it. But get a life, man. That's what you went on the video and watched, was to try to assess the square footage of the property? Come visit. Have some dinner. Then go down on me after you confirm the 5. I mean, come on. What does it matter? Does it matter? People asking me what my rent is. What's your mortgage, man? Show me your mortgage, I'll show you my rent. Who shares that kind of information? Only idiots share their financial shit. I don't understand that. Oh my God. I don't understand. I will tell you this. 16 months I've been here. Simple is not simple. I think Westerners' idea of simple is life will be easy. That's what I thought in my brain. Life's going to be easy. This is not easy. And simple means there's not a bunch of shit to go and do. That's what simple means. It means that if you're not doing something, you're probably just sitting on your porch doing nothing. There's no alternatives. I didn't understand that. I thought simple meant, oh, this will be easy, laid back, relaxed. No, it is now that everything's under control. All I have to do is finish this little place and then get the other room ready because, we're doing interviews, or I'm doing interviews for live-in caretaker. And go figure this out, dude. Live-in caretaker, basically take care of cleaning this and doing that and whatever I put on a list to do each day. And they get a little room with a CR. They get to share the CR outside for the workers. And this, that, the other thing. They get a little fan and Wi-Fi and whatever. If I have food, they eat my food, whatever. But, do you know I've had more women apply for this position than men? More freaking women are interested in doing this work than men. And I'm starting to wonder, is there epidemic here with men wanting to work? I don't know. I'm not saying it. I'm asking it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I do see more women work in this country than men. I don't understand it. Is it just, maybe I'm not looking in the right places, but in Angeles it was the same way, but for obvious reason. But even here, if you go to a restaurant, there's one man in charge and a bunch of women working. If you go anywhere, the pharmacy, it's all women. If you go to the market, it's mostly women. I mean, everywhere I go now, I'm thinking about it, it's all women. See a lot of guys walking around with their rooster. I think Ricky would like those guys. They both like cocks. But, you know, the lifestyle has changed drastically, and I'm just grateful. I'm telling you, I've never felt more alive and more grateful. I'm having urges to smoke every time I do a video or every time I drive. But other than that, this is a long enough rant. I'm going to let it go. But the culture, the people of my life, if you think I'm doing bad, I'm not. You know, I don't want you to think that. There's no GoFundMe pages necessary for the guys that do. I love the men that have the same things in common, whether it's Generation X or the living authentically or spirituality. If you guys keep the comments going, let's make something, man. Let's make something with this. And we can put number 2 behind us and forget the guy that thinks he knows everything about business. He's a business professor on YouTube only. And all the other emails I keep getting. Crazy. Sorry for the rant. I mean, this was a bad rant, but I'm alive and I'm excited to be here. And I think for the first time in over 2 years of being here, I'm excited for what the future has here. I'm growing as a person, as a human being, as a man. I'm growing. I feel confident. I'm happy. I read books. I do all the things I want to do now. And you can still get laid. But life is good. Life is really, really good. And I'm assuming that's why most people would want to come to the Philippines. If you're going to go to the Philippines and make that jump out of your safety net of the U.S., you want to grow. And I've grown. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. And the people that have reached out and said the nice things can relate to that. And I think the ones that say the bad things are the ones doing the same circle. Repeat, because they're in their comfort zone. And their comfort zone is busting my balls. I'm really good at that too, but I'm only going to do it if it's real. So if I don't know you, I can't make a comment. I don't know you. You don't know me. So your comments may be, you know, starting bullshit, but I can't do that back if I don't know you. I don't know you as a person. All I can say is you're not much of a man, making judgments based on what you see and not know. There's nothing else I can say. That's it. So please like, subscribe, or don't. Comments are always welcome regardless. But I don't give a shit. I just want to enjoy my life, and that's what I'm doing. I'm growing, bro. So if you're one of the cronies of number 2 or Ricky or the Sunshine Dick Lips, and you're all over here talking shit, I'm going up this hill of life, this battle of life. I'm making, you know, I'm doing my gratitude and my love and my all this good shit in my life, and it's showing. It's coming down on me. You guys are still over here doing the same dance. You're singing the same song, doing the same dance, driving the same beat-up Jeep that you think is a Mercedes, okay? That's the point of my story. I waited till the very end to put that out there. You guys are losers. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, or don't.